Welcome back, everyone. Here's some beautiful views. Get used to them. It was a great storm, and now we have this ridge with us. This is gonna sit with us for a few days. Look at these freaking rain totals. My God. I mean, I'm not gonna go skiing. I don't know if you guys are gonna go skiing. I'm not gonna post another update. These totals are horrible. These freezing levels. I mean, you're getting up to 8,000 as well as 0.6, 0.8 inches of precip. I mean, that is so bad. That's just going to destroy the snowpack. Really sad. Before we get to the conditions report, just want to go through what I did before I skied today. I got up there in the afternoon. Didn't get there super early. Didn't get a chance to ski a ton of the untracked stuff, but still charged pretty hard, as you can see, and had absolutely no regard for the lives of small bushes. When I got there, I actually fancied myself a little snack. So I got an indoor orange and an indoor apple. And then this indoor apple is going to become an outdoor apple. And then now that is a pocket apple. Then I quickly grabbed my skis. And yes, that is a massive core shot. Again, don't expect any extreme sends in this video. The snow just wasn't conducive to charging too much. I still did it though, of course. Just want to mention that again. But yeah, you're gonna see how sometimes this style of skiing can be pretty stupid. Oh, fuck. Coming up on this little knoll here, you're gonna see me get a little frustrated about this snowboarder in my way because I am a baby. Just want you to remember that. And you know, I wanted the clip. I wanted the full send clip all the way down. This is pretty typical snowboarder behavior. Later I did find out that this guy's first name was actually Jerry and his last name was Jerry, but his middle name was Jimmy. So it's kind of the rare Jerry, Jimmy, Jerry name that I think was more popular back in the 70s. So now you're gonna see me kind of repeat this same line, but just try to do it better. I know this is kind of psychotic behavior, but you know, I drove 3 hours total, maybe more, 3 hours 30 minutes to get to this goddamn ski area. And so, you know, you really gotta make it worth it. I feel like it does kind of make me better in a way. You know, it is kind of embarrassing when you see the videos of me skiing this line for the first time and just how much slower it is. You know, I will admit this is by like my third or fourth try here. So I know it is entertaining for y'all to watch me be an idiot, so you're gonna get a treat right now. What actually happened here is that, I don't know why, but for some reason I breathed and my goggles got fogged up for the first time in like the whole 3 hours of skiing. That combined with the dude on the lift kind of egging me on just made me make some bad decisions.
Which one?
This crash was also above quite a bit of exposure. I don't really want to say I should have turned my DINs up. I actually kind of like the fact that my skis kind of come off when they're just pushed a little bit too hard. I think it makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. Like, I don't know, maybe it just makes me feel like I won't tear my ACL. But anyway, enough with me blabbering. Let's get to the in-person conditions report. Keep in mind, I was pretty frustrated by doing such stupid stuff. Alright everyone, conditions report. Just got back. I was being kind of stupid today. Today was not a day for sending stuff, but I was doing it anyways. Took a pretty gnarly crash. Wow, that's fucking weird. Conditions are pretty much the same as the other day. There's not a lot of updates. They still have a lot of stuff closed. Bobby Nancy chutes were closed. Shims Meadow and Wildcats were closed. I would say this is for good reason. Going up 7th, anything greater than 40 degrees of slope was just scraped, and all the snow is just piling up at the bottom. It just meant that when you took a line with significant gradient, that it would just be scraped. Everything above 40 degrees, the snow is just not holding on it. Honestly, I've never seen conditions like that at Stevens Pass. I've seen some pretty bad conditions like that, but nothing this bad where like there's a huge storm and then you just can't really ski the steeper terrain. It doesn't bond at all. I know that it's a common thing in like the Midwest and the Rockies, but here, I mean, it's a rarity. Stuff that was skiing the best, let's see, what was skiing the best? I would say super north-facing terrain. If you could get into Big Chief Bowl and stick in the trees, that was skiing pretty well. Tye Mill was skiing pretty well. Lift line of Double Diamond was shaded enough, it was skiing quite well. But yeah, I charged today, so you guys didn't have to. I expect a thank you. By the way, that is pure ice. The snow just does not stick to it. What else do we got here? You could find your pockets, definitely. There was some deep snow, but again, like getting into the pockets, you know, you had to go over that 40-degree mark, or just about that 40-degree mark, and it was scraped. You're just riding ice. I mean, my skis aren't necessarily that sharp either. I was just sliding. But overall, pretty unbelievable storm cycle. Had a ton of fun. Happy that everybody got up here to ski. Definitely some masses at the resort during this week. Don't blame them. We've had a pretty shite season, so you know, the fact that everybody's up here, it's great. People are still here. It's night skiing right now at this point, and people are still showing up. Pretty awesome to see. There's some crazy lift lines on Hogsback, but then again, when is there not? It's the lift of the Jimmies. So that concludes the in-person section of our exam. So now we'll continue with the commentary. Right after these quick clips of some prehistoric hominids, you're gonna see me kind of do my hill repeats. Eventually I did kind of ski this the way I wanted to. I left the clip at the end if you're interested.